Good Monday to you. So I literally given my body like about a week rest because I realized I was probably doing too much and I was sore. But keep in mind, I've been doing more than most people that I know. Now, not necessarily most, soldiers, real soldiers, or real, athletes, do. But I, at my age, oh, by the way, I forgot to say, welcome to Val TV. But at my age, I am 66 years old. 66. Don't get it twisted. My 66, it's not like somebody else's 66, clearly. My 66 may be like some of your 40s or 30s. But the point I'm trying to make is that, you can't let your body rest for too long, especially when you understand that your health really is your wealth. It's not how much money you have in the bank. It's not your status. It's not your name. It's not, your label. It's not what organization you're with, or the people you're with. It's you. It's you and your health. It's personal, like life itself. It's personal, like your gift itself. It's personal. This is not a collective thing right now. Let's be clear. The collective may be joining in on a vibe, on a viral vibe, but at the end of the day, this journey is personal. This is a personal year. 2022, it's a year of harmony, it's a 6 year, it's a personal year about you. It's not about what you can do with this person or that group. That's why I don't need anybody to come out here with me to help me exercise. In fact, I do better when I'm by myself, because when I, get somebody else to exercise with me, they take up my energy and they can't be able to keep up with me. And so that becomes pointless for me, because once again, I'm giving energy to somebody that's not giving energy back to me. And one thing I've learned in this year, that was one thing I had to stop doing. Giving energy to people I don't get no energy or no money or no nothing back from. You can die like that and go into lack. I know too many people, activists, artists, everybody in all walks of life, who've given too much to others and didn't get anything back. Oh, well, yeah, you're supposed to get it all when you die, right? Fuck that shit. Fuck all that shit. That's what a con will tell you. That's what those preaching cons will tell you. You'll get it in the by and by. You'll get it in heaven. Fuck that shit. It's all been a con. If you can't see now what it is, just like if you can't see where, when everybody was going crazy about getting a shot, and I made it a point. Like I said, I have a dog in this fight. I got the one and done. I was the one who, right after me, Fort Bragg shut down. So I legitimately have a fight in this. I don't give a damn what your COVID experience is. It's been about mine. That's personal experience. That's personal accountability. That's personal health, where I had to realize, okay, my blood pressure was up. So the doctor said, probably, and it was. However, they didn't know my habits. At the time, my habits were, I wasn't getting any type of sleep at all. I was just drinking coffee and drinking coffee. I was doing all the wrong things. No wonder my blood pressure was up. So when I walked into the hospital, I was a prime candidate for the experiment. I don't know if my kidneys or everything went south before they gave me the infusion or after they gave me the infusion. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. And I had to take the accountability to, number one, find doctors that would work with me, doctors who weren't going to push me. You haven't gotten this shot, and you haven't gotten that shot, Give me credit for knowing my body and knowing I know what shots can do. I'm a nurse's kid. I was studying my mom's journal when y'all was still reading Jack and Jill. So I know how these things work, and I know how they don't work. But I can't tell you anything because, you think you know everything and you believe what the media says. Okay, so all I can do is just show you. So my 66-year-old ass gets out here on this track. I already just did 4 laps a mile, and I went up and down those steps 3 times. So we're going to see if we can balance. But before that, I'm going to give you a test. I'm going to do this 20-yard dash, and I'm going to go up and down those steps one more time. This probably will take, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes, but I'm just showing you. Again, so this makes it, and after going up and down those steps, that's probably like about 5 laps altogether. But I'm just showing you what I can do. Can you do this? Can you do this? You see, when you see me doing this out here, I'm not doing it for a trend. I'm not doing to give you like little bit of clicks like, look at me, I'm doing this. And look at me, I'm doing this. And look at me, I'm doing this. But that's a whole like 20 seconds of some shit. And then after they take the picture, they ain't doing nothing else because you can see it in their lives. Well, I don't know what they're doing. And I don't care. I just know I got to keep myself healthy. So let's see. We do this dash. Go up and down those steps. And then we're going to balance. Hashtag ValJonesChallenge. Hashtag ValJonesChallenge. Self-care. Self-responsibility, self-love. It's not about what others can do for you. It's about what you can do for yourself. You cannot depend on the doctor. You cannot depend on politicians. You cannot depend on preachers. You don't even get it right now that they're not selling you a heaven. They're selling you hell. Either way, you're going to go to mom. Either way, you're going to go back to the ground. They keep saying father, 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 father. But you ever notice when you die, you don't go to father. You don't go to the sky. You go back into the ground to mother. You always come back to the earth. You wake up in the morning on the earth. You're breathing oxygen. That's the earth. But you waiting on father to save you. And you have not made your alignment with the earth. When these waters, when these rains, when these storms are coming, I told you years ago that the thing that the earth is doing, the energies, the craziness of the weather is a reflection of what we're throwing up at it. We're throwing up this nonsense to the earth and Mother Earth is sending it back. She's not having it. She's like on menopause. Remember, I'm connected with that. I get it because you guys get on my, some people get on my last nerves. That's why I don't want nobody around me with that bullshit. If you're not bringing me money, if you're not giving me a commercial to do that, you're going to pay me. I do not do barters. I know too many people have done barters to try to give some cheap, try to do it cheaply to help friends or whatever. And you still don't want to pay. So you know what? You're going to pay me like the white boys, okay? You're going to pay me all of my money or you can get this fuck on. But anyway, back to this health thing. Let's see how I can do it. Welcome to Val TV. And then we're going to come in and balance. Show them this. This ain't no 20-second clip. This is me running. And, someone was out running barefoot and that inspired me. Because, that was so me. So I'm like, what the hell? Let me do it. The last time I did this, it was like raining like crazy. Anyway, let's see what we can do. Oh. Okay.
I let myself into the shorter. Yeah. I was getting it, running when people had no business. Got you quite wrong. Now look back in. I'm really something.
Whoa. Whoa. What can you do for me? How can you hang with me? I don't have time for old men or young men who think playing with your dicks or your dick is the shit or all she needs. I don't need that. If you can't keep up with me mentally, spiritually, and physically, why would I need you in my life? I am not desperate for company. I am not thirsty for company. I am good by myself. I am my only child, military brat. I am clearly good for myself. Who all has helped me? Who all has been against me? Unsuccessfully at my ad. So, oh yeah, I'm fully fit, honey. I am fully fit. You have some of these people, old and young, who talking about how fit they are. The thirst traps. There's no thirst trap here. I've got them from age 18 to 80. In my DM, don't want nobody. You'd be surprised who's in my DM. I don't even know why. But anyway, can you bow? I really don't. Because you ain't getting nothing here. I don't want to hug my bank account. It's real. I got bills to pay. I have to keep my health, okay? Because I don't want to have to depend on someone else. I'm not moving in with someone else. Because, you know, when you move in with someone else, they can make the rules, especially if their name is on the lease. And I always want my name on the lease because nobody can keep. Is this what somebody got mad because I said I wanted my name on the lease? You'll get over it. It's always like that. Some people have way too much power. Anyway, can you balance? But they're learning. They're learning. And I love seeing my tribe exercising, because we're out here exercising for our lives, because we realize that all we got is ourselves. That's why you see me out here with my culture, with my family. When you start talking about culture, if you're just talking about music or hip-hop or something like that, no, you fucked that shit up. So I don't look at you as my culture. You don't know how to do better. You won't do better. You're listening to these fuckers who have fucked up everything, and you keep making money for who? Not for you. I don't have time for that. And you want me to push you and what you do, but you don't support me? Oh no, but you support the slut or the whore or everybody else. No, you go back to you go back to that. You go back to them. You go back to them. You get what you pay for. But 4 laps up those tracks, 20-yard dash. Can you balance? There. No rails. Standing count. 30 count. Oh man. You know I'm still tired of shit. I'm 66. I hear you, birdie. Doing my Grace Jones thing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Wow! Can you keep up with me? Hashtag Val Jones Challenge. I don't need to hang around you if you can't even keep up with me. What can you offer me? I know what I can offer you. I know my value. But I'm not going to waste my value with shit that ain't good for me. Period. Feel offended if you want to. Next leg, 30 count. This is always the problematic. And I'm a little tired. And that sound was 66. Okay. Oh gosh. 1, 2, 3. I knew that was. Come on, girl. The wind is blowing and everything too. I'm being distracted. You can do it. You can do it. on, girl. Do it. My mind is so, I'm gonna do this, so doggone it. I'm gonna do it. Ooh. Ooh. I see muscles. Ooh. Okay, stop. Motivation. Motivation. Ah. Is. Nope. I'm not going to say it's not going to happen. I'm going to do it till I get it done. I'm smiling for a reason. I am being so distracted right now.
Well, Kyrie King, I ran against him. Well, not against him. He was in a bigger position.
You know what? We're gonna go. I'm not gonna beat myself up. That's a 20 count. So you know what? It is what it is. I did a 20 count balancing. I did 4 laps around the track. Really 5. I went up and down those steps. Even my doctor says I am in more shape than she is. We had a problem with my calcium, but I think I've adjusted for that. So we're kind of back on track. And like I said, I have a fight in this big C thing. I have a fight. So I don't give a fuck about what your president or your governor or your politicians or your preachers or your leaders or even you say. You do not affect my body. You do not affect my diet. You do not affect my health. You don't know what the fuck I went through when I took that infusion at Womack. You don't know what happened to me 7 weeks later when I almost died, and I knew I couldn't call anybody because they were going to be a body bag. So before you address me with what you think COVID is or isn't, you got one or two choices. You can either listen to me and hear my story, which is an actual story, or you can go the fuck on, okay? Because at this point in time, it is a very, very, very real fight for our lives. And if you think that this government or this country is not playing you for capitalism, then you're stupid. And I mean, you know what? I hate to be that honest, but I'm being truthful. Somebody's got to be. You don't believe it? How many of you have had the shot or several and you're in and out of the hospital? In and out, in and out, in and out. No, I'm not going to homecoming because all the vaxxers are out there and you've been in the hospital since your 7th, 8th, and 9th vac. Remember, I'm unvaccinated, but I got the infusion. I lost to 20 pounds, had the migraine from hell, had the, taste like metal and all that after I got the whole shebang. So they Jamie Summered my ass. They get it right. They don't like the truth, but it is. They did the whole shebang on my ass. I was the perfect test subject, and I'm still living. You don't think they're watching me? They are, because I'm a test project that they want to see how it's working. But you know what? I didn't just leave it to them. Like, you can't leave it to what's out there. If you want to believe your politicians and you want to believe these people, and you don't think it's about money, strictly money, you don't think your life is in line, you go with them. Go with them, support them. But I know too many people who just died. It's the sudden passings for me. It's the sudden passings. You always hear about that. Somebody suddenly passed. Somebody suddenly passed. Somebody suddenly passed. It's the sudden passes for me. And if you think that's just a coincidence, then you're stupid. Somebody's got to be able to have the courage to tell you the truth. I have never been afraid of telling people the truth. I've never been afraid of having people like me or not like me. I am bound by a code for me to tell the truth. I'm not going to tell you something that I'm not going to do. I don't practice. I don't preach what I don't practice. Unlike a lot of people, I don't preach what I don't practice. I know, right? Even the birdie says that. So when I say, you need to get into life, you need to take charge of your health. You need to open yourself up to some stuff. Some of you all are cloud chasing these fools, and you don't understand. It's all about money. It's all about money. Like Hollywood. Hollywood needs you and your energy. They don't care for you. They just want you and your money. But when you need them, will they be there for you? No. They're the main ones that took a lot of PPP loans and shit like that. And so, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on right now that you guys don't want to hear about. You don't want to deal with the reality of it. So I'm just saying, deal with your health, okay? Be the best for you. Take charge of your health. Watch your diet. Watch what you eat. Drink more water. Limit your bread. I knew a long time ago, the birds here stopped eating bread. The birds and the geese here stopped eating bread, and people used to feed them bread all the time. And when they would, give the bread, when they would give the geese and the ducks bread, or the animals, the animals were shitting all over the place. I mean, they were shitting all over the benches. They were shitting all, it was horrible. And then after a while, they just wouldn't eat it. And that's when I started noticing. And I'm asking you, have you noticed, remember how you would buy bread and it would start to mold within about a week? When's the last time you bought bread? How long has your bread lasted on your shelf? If you don't eat that bread, have you noticed that bread can last on your shelf for up to 2 or 3 or 4 weeks? Bread has never done that. Never. Ever. You didn't notice that. You didn't notice that your bread does not mold like it used to. What kind of bread is this? You don't recognize that the animals are not eating the bread. You're looking at people who are controlled by trends and shit like that. Animals are controlled by nature. Animals don't give a fuck about people. Animals going to do what nature says to do. So when the animals start acting weird, and we also have some new animals. We also have some new bugs. We also have some new things I have never seen before. And again, I've been on the nature trip forever. I've always been the black alley man clamping. So me and nature have always been like that. This is nothing new for me. It just got more so around 2008, 2009, especially 2012, and especially now. So I am very much invested in the earth, not people, because people have proven to me that people are flaky as fuck. People will turn on you. You can be famous 1 minute and not famous. That people will turn on you for the next big name. I have helped many of people have turned on me just for the next big name. Funny thing is, the people they turned me for, these are the people who now in my DM saying, see, I told you they would turn. That's the irony of that story. But look. That's what's up. Find you a tribe that's out here. We're about staying alive. We're just not about being behind a mic or being on a couch or being, or doing video views for trends or trying to go Insta famous or shit like that. We're out here trying to stay healthy. Shout out to my military brat. Shout out to my military first and foremost. Know that this girl loves you. Because I understand what you go through, what they don't know. And I'm for you because you have always been there for me when everybody else let me down. And I do mean everybody. So I am blessed with that legacy from my mom and my dad. And I'm blessed with that legacy and that protection from my hubby, who made sure that I would never need anybody. So if you remotely think that I'm going to live with somebody or bring somebody into drama, especially now, I am trying to stay healthy. I don't know somebody's sick habits, and people are hardcore crazy right now. You think they're not? People, you go girl. People are like hardcore tripping and crazy. So I don't have time. I do not have time to I don't have time to get myself involved with people who I can't get rid of. That's why nobody is moving in with me. Because, I don't want to have to be calling police to get somebody out my house. And trust me, I will. Well, at this moment, I really don't have to. Because, whenever I start, revving up, choppers and planes start flying all over the place. But, I love it. We're out here staying healthy. Because we know we got us. That's it. So to my military family, to my military brats, we are the wild cards. The ones who, you know who you are. We know what's going on. We for real know what's going on. I know, right? So keep watching. I'm going to show you my side. Val TV. I'm about that life. I don't do it for the stunt. I don't do it for the gram. I do it for my life. Just to show people who the fuck I am. Period. So anyway, I'm just walking the track. And I'm going to, that's it for today. Okay, I'm still walking barefooted. I love my life. I do. But I love being around people. See, I love this. I love being around people who are healthy. I love inspiring people to be better about your health. Don't inspire people. I don't inspire people to chase after stars or names or, you try. Be about you. Take care of your health. This is a personal year. This is not a collective year. I don't feel like talking about who died. I don't feel like talking about who's sick. Are you bringing me money? Are you helping me make money? If you're not, I don't have time for it. If you're not helping to improve my quality of life, my quality of life it's not about sitting and talking about who died or what happened, We know what's happening. We know what happened. And I ain't capping. Those of us who know. So we're out here getting ready for the fight. You guys get ready for whatever fuck you want to. But we're getting ready for the fight of our lives. Real talk. You think I'm kidding, but I'm not. Whatever you think the worst was, it's not. It's getting ready to be cold season. Reminding you can still get colds. You can still get colds. I'm out here barefoot. You're still going to get colds. You're still going to get allergies. They're going to tell you it's something, and they're going to be on the 13th shot. If you haven't figured out that shit's a crock of shit, then why are you even paying attention to me? It is really, really sad that I really understand that some people literally are hoping that I die to prove them wrong. And that is really, really sad. You are hoping that I'm wrong, and if by me being wrong, that means that I die from COVID or whatever. Well, bitch, y'all, you keep waiting on that. That's the motivation. That is just the motivation for me to prove to you I ain't hardly lying about nothing. And I don't need no clout to show that. I just show it with my own life, with my own 66-year-old ass. Don't talk to me about what you think you know or talk to me about what you're doing. How are you making your life better? Have you proved your life? Oh, Jamiroquai just dropped a new video. Okay. Twin is in. I gotta go sit. You heard the horn blow. I got to go. Anyway, check out the new Jamiroquai. It's probably, we're recycling because we told you this before. Are you listening now? To the ones who are listening, I love it, man. That is so. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm with the healthy people. We're soldiers for real. I need a soldier. I don't need like that Beyonce soldier. I don't need no JC soldier. I need a real soldier. I need a legit soldier. I need somebody who's going to help lift me up when I can't do it. Or either get the fuck out of my way while I lift myself up. Don't bring me your problems. Don't bring me your drama. Don't bring me... She just need a man. For what? For what? For what? And I ain't looking for no woman either. Because please don't understand. Because I'm saying I'm not looking for no guy. It means come on, I don't flip switch like that. I have always been me. I know exactly what I want. And I told you one time before, a rapey man, a rapey woman is just like a rapey man. I'll fuck all y'all. Because I'm a military brat. And you know I'm bad like that. So anyway, and that's why we are staying healthy. We are ready so when people attack us, military be on it. Are you? Shout out to my crew.